Well, hi guys, I'm going to replace my BF door handle today. Common fault with these is they get brittle over years and they snap off when you pull them too hard sometimes. So that's the problem here. The original switches had broken through as well. This is my old one, and that from pushing down had snapped through, so that was sitting down as well, which was very annoying. That'd be a common problem too. That piece there broke off. So what you're going to need to do this job, just to make it more of a pain, is Ford didn't use ordinary Phillips screws. They used Torx, T-R-X screws on these handles. So that's the type of Torx head you need. You're going to need a long screwdriver to get down in there. I have an extension, which obviously you need for my, I take them out to be stored, but you need a little extension, I think. Then you have your Torx. Now that's a C20, size C20, which will fit this. Just going to remove the old ones. And there's the old bit of the broken one. So that one's out. So we'll go down in here. Feel around. Okay, so we're going to take the door panel off because we've got to put a backing plate on here, and these have still got the old screw bits in them, so this is not going to fit flush on here till we get those holes cleared. So we're going to have to take the door panel off. So we'll just take out these lugs. There. Oh, there we go. Again, you need your C20 hex head, because Ford don't want it to be easy. They want it to be hard, difficult. It'd be nice if this was magnetic too. It's not. Yeah, they're all the same. Yeah. Pull this up. It just pops off as well. And there's a few at the sides. Okay guys, I've taken the door card off. There's even one up here, two up here. So that takes the actual card off. To get to, we want to use this part on the inside of the door card, because that helps brace the end of the handle down here. And obviously this goes on the inside of the door card for bracing. You can't put it on the outside. Okay guys, I just had to use the drill to just clean up these holes to get this to come through properly, because it was sitting outside. So you might have to do that yourself. Didn't seem to be part of the thing, but just fabric in the road, So I just cleaned it up a little bit for same size hole drill, so I wasn't making it any bigger, but just cleaned it up. So now we should be able to put on our bracing. This one. So this gives the handle more strength, so it's pulling on that overall, not just this, into the door. Don't want to go too tight because we don't want to pull into the thread or break the actual door. As you can see now, that is nice and flush, very sturdy. Once we get that other screw in there, it'll really be a good brace for it. Okay, now we put the card back on. Right, now we're going to put the card back on. Now don't forget with the card, it's got all these lugs to be pushed in, down the bottom here, right down, right along. It keeps it locked in. So we'll bring it around and line this over the hole here. So we're just knocking those back in. And there's three at the top, like so. Now we'll just put our door handle back on. Goes back in nice and easy. Don't forget it's the one that's not the, it's the normal one for this. Now we've got to put our screws back in, here, here, up here and up here. This one. Do that again. Right, so we got the door back in. The door card back in. Make sure it's all properly. Right, so we can put in these two retainers in here. Again, you're going to need your Torx 20C. That one in. And we need another one. Back on. This just all clips in actually. Put our little lugs back in. It's amazing how many door pins you see the lugs are missing. You don't see the part of the put them back in, you know. Anyway. Right, so this is the new switch we got. It can only go in one way. There's only pins on one side because it's a ute. Easy peasy. There we go. So we put our strip back on. That just clips in. Like that. And there's our new handle. I've got to put this one back on. This slides back in like so. It sits there. You've got a little knob. Here we are. And that's everything back together. We'll just test it. Here we go. That's for that other side. Alright, there we have it, guys. So you take the panel off, do all the lugs The lugs have got to pull out. Obviously this is already off. You got to just pull that knob off under the wiring to get that off. It just unclips. Obviously take this out, put in your back brace, screw it all down, put in your new light switch, and away you go. Thanks for watching.